Hello, welcome to OnPrintShop. In this video, we will have a look at partial payment, new payment method, enhanced in version 10. We have added this feature in provision to allow your major customers to make payments in parts or installments. Admin will be able to create multiple payment terms and can activate partial payment by assigning suitable payment terms to their key customers. Let's go to the admin, click on Store Configuration. Now click on Payment Method, and here we have a new payment method named as partial payment, which is by default deactivated. When we click on the edit icon, we have two new statuses. One is any partial request paid status. You can set it as paid, unpaid, or partial. Next, we have the last partial request paid. For this also you can set the status paid, unpaid, or partial as per your choice. At the bottom, you can set the default payment terms for customers, for which no term has been chosen. In the top right corner, you can see Payment Term Master. So this again will be useful in this partial payment. Now here you can see, we can create multiple payment terms. Therefore, here let's take an example. Suppose, you want to create a term, and give it a title. You can put a description over here, and then here you can put the term details, where you can split the terms in percentages like 20, 50, and 30, whichever you want to set, to complete 100 in total. So after adding this you can add term days. So, the first term day will be 0, and the next will suppose 10, which will be added to the next due date, with respect to the previous one. Similarly, it will change the termination date, as per the previous date in addition to it. Now click and save it. To activate partial payment, we have to go to the Customer section, and here we can assign a term by clicking on Action, and Edit. In Customer Settings, you can see there is a Partial Payment button. If you keep it disabled, it will not show any term. When you enable this button, there will be a payment term drop-down you will see, where you can choose default payment term, term 1, term 2, etc., which we have created in the Payment Term Master. When you click on the question mark icon, you can see the detail of the payment term you have selected from the list. After that, click on Save and Back. Now, we go to the shopping cart. Here, we can see on the order checkout page, we have a partial payment method, with the payment note over here. Once the customer clicks on the Complete Order button, then the system will send a payment reminder for the first partial payment term to the customer. Now let's go to Order in the admin, in which payment was made, using the partial payment method. So, here you can see there are 4 partial payments available. For the first payment, the system will raise an automatic payment request. For the remaining pending payments, once this existing request is completed, it will give you a button to raise the next term payment request. And also on the customer front end, they will be able to see all the payment requests pending for the partial payment under My Accounts, My Orders, and Order Details section, with payment request summary details in this sequence, that is unpaid, pending, cancelled, and paid request. You can see all the raised requests, and these are the amount and the payment type. Here you can see that it's unpaid. By clicking on Pay Now button, customers can make the payment. Now, in the admin reports, you can see the system has also sent an email to the customer for raised payment request. Now, we go to Orders, and go to the payment request. We have given one facility in the payment request section. Under Pending Request, there is a Raise Request button, where customers can select checkboxes, and can raise bulk payment requests, for all the upcoming pending payments. Now, in Raised Request, if we complete one request, by clicking on the dollar icon, select Payment Method Check, and mark it as paid. After that, in the Pending section, here you can see there is an icon for the upcoming payment, as well as in the customer's payment request history section. Admin can individually generate a request from here. That's all in the partial payment feature enhancement. Thanks for watching this video. In case of any queries, feel free to connect with us.